Good evening, church. Welcome to our Wednesday evening devotion for this Wednesday night. I'm here with a special guest, Reverend Timothy Crick, representing Lutheran World Relief. He's going to tell you a little bit about their ministry and how it connects to our ministry. And so, Pastor Crick, it's all yours.
Hey, good evening, everybody. As Pastor Bob said, my name is Tim Crick from Lutheran World Relief, and I am here visiting simply to say thank you. You all gave generously to the ministry and the work that we have going on in Ukraine. And I was fortunate enough at the beginning of the summer, end of May, beginning of June, to go and see the work that is going on. And I also got to see the devastation that is occurring. And the devastation is great, but the work is even greater. Your love is really making an impact. And there are several different ways in which I got to see it in action. One, we are in the town of Balaklia, which is in previously occupied Russian territory that has now been reclaimed by the Ukraine army, and there's a mobile medical unit that has now been established. It actually goes around throughout the eastern portion of Ukraine where we were. It had been stationed there for 4 weeks, and there's 4 different doctors that people can come up and make an appointment and see and even do follow-ups. There's a cardiologist, there's an OBGYN, there's a psychologist, and an ophthalmologist. Because in this area, hospitals were bombed, clinics were bombed, many doctors and healthcare workers left, and many that remained were killed by the Russian army as well. And so now you have all of these people, generally older people or other people that don't have any means to leave or places to go to find safety, that are remaining, that have no access to healthcare. And so they are able to come and to see doctors and receive this vital care that they need. And so it is just tremendous that you are enabling this to happen also. We also got to be part of one of the things that Lutheran World Relief is known for, are quilt and kit distributions. And so we were actually 4 miles from the Russian border handing out quilts to families and to people that feel like in many ways it is just unsafe for them to be. One mom was telling me she can't let her kids go out and run because there are mines in the fields nearby. And actually, as we were handing out these quilts and these personal care kits, you could hear explosions from where they were doing demining. But your love was reaching them there because of the generosity you gave. You enabled us to go out and to give out quilts and personal care kits. And so thank you. And then we also got to go to see where people have been fled from their homes and are staying in safety in these sanatoriums, long-term health and wellness spas in Eastern Europe. And I got to hear stories of Lydia and her granddaughter, and how the granddaughter was staying with the grandma when the war broke out, and so she couldn't return back home, and so they had to flee, and they actually hid out in woods for a couple weeks when the occupation was going on, and finally were able to return, but it just wasn't safe. And so now they're staying in the sanatorium, and your love is providing the resources, a meal a day, art therapy for the kids. It just really is incredible. So when you gave, you are directly impacting individuals in Ukraine that have had their lives torn apart because of this senseless war. And I am just here to say thank you. And so I've had a great time talking with Pastor Bob, learning about the work that is going on here, how active and involved you are in the community. And so you're active here, you're active around the world. Thank you for the way you are living out your faith in those ways.
Thank you for that, and thank you for your gifts. Now, just because we gave in the past does not mean that we cannot continue to give. And you can give online or in church by designating your gifts to LWR, that's Lutheran World Relief, so that they can continue the ministry, because they are funded through your generosity completely. And so continue to give. LWR, please designate it, and we will send it off to make sure it gets to the right place. Other than that, we'll see you all Sunday morning, I hope. Take care, have a blessed rest of the week, and we'll see you soon.